Hey guys, Steve from Greenway Outdoor Maintenance. Beautiful Sunday evening. I can't hear the crickets now. Anyway, I'm going to do this little review on my Sthil FE90R weed whacker I got 2 weeks ago. Had a little trouble with it starting. I adjusted the carburetor on that. I hate the head on this thing. It's a pain in the butt to reload because you got to reload each side of the spool for each side of the string, and it's a pain in the butt to get off and on. So next week I'm going to go over and get a fast load head, because this head totally, the only bad thing about this head, it totally sucks. It doesn't hold that much string, and when I got it from the dealer, it was steel orange string in there. That steel orange string is nasty. I mean, I had it in there for, I think, the first 4 lawns. I finally yanked it all out because I go along and trim the grass up, it'd break off right at the edge of the housing, so I had to keep taking it on and off, on and off. So I finally pulled that out and put my black string in. I got the carburetor adjusted on this. I did that with a little screw in here. I don't know if you can see a little screw down in there. Other than that, it's because I'd be walking along and on idle and it would just totally die on me, so I fixed that. It still does that every now and then, but not as much. So when it gets hot and later in the afternoons, it does not want to start. It's very hard starting. I don't know if anybody else has had that problem. I still haven't got my other 2 trimmers back from my dealer, so they're going to get a call tomorrow morning. They've had them things for, well, I got this one, what, 2.5 weeks ago? It'll be 3 weeks coming next Wednesday when I bought this one. So he's been having trouble with his mechanics getting anybody in there to work on these things. So but the Echo I have is a rebuild. They fixed it in January. Said don't worry about it, the warranty's good. Then I take it in there, and he has new people behind the counter. Oh, you had this done in January. It's still, it's only good for 30 days. I said no. Anyway, that's another long story. I'll get into that later someday. But the Sthil isn't a bad trimmer. Has plenty more power, a lot more power than my Husqvarna. I'm sorry to say, but I've had Husqvarnas and Echoes, and I never had any trouble until the last 2. The last Husqvarna I bought earlier, I bought it in, what was it? I bought it in March, April. I bought it about the first week of May, and I do 85 lawns a week. It trims every lawn, so it lasts me 2.5 weeks before it crapped out. So I don't know. The throttle gave up; it wouldn't run, so I've taken it for that. But the Sthil isn't that bad of a trimmer, but it's a royal pain to start. So it does have lots of power, which I like. It does edge better than my Husqvarna, which I thought was a good trimmer. I like the heads on the Husqvarna much better because easier to load, quick load. But this thing here is a different head, so I don't know what Sthil's going to do, but it's a lousy head for Sthil. So they need to re-engineer their heads on these trimmers. So I'll go spend $60 or whatever it costs me to get a new head on here. Other than that, it's not a bad, I mean, it's a good trimmer. It runs great. It does not like to run when it gets hot out and later in the afternoons. So that's the only thing I've found about Sthil blowers, Sthil trimmers. When it gets hot out, they don't like to run. But once you get them started, they don't stop. So Sthil trimmers and Sthil blowers are, in my opinion, very hard to start. Once they go, though, they don't stop. So, but anyway, so those are my pros and cons. I mean, crappy head. I would not, if anybody out there buys a Sthil trimmer, I'd replace the head on, because these are crappy heads. Too hard to load. But as far as everything else about the Sthil, and when it's hot out, they're hard to start. I knew that when I bought the Sthils, because I had Sthil blowers in the past that done the same thing. And we're getting into the last half of the season, so it's not 110 degrees outside or 100 degrees. We've been averaging 85 to 95 here the last couple of weeks, which isn't bad. So, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's my thing, my Husqvarna, on my Sthil FE90R. So anyway, but appreciate you watching my channel. Give me a review of what you think, good, bad, or indifferent, and please subscribe. I could always use more subscribers. I only have, I'm sorry to say, I only have 38 subscribers. I would like to get up to 100 before the season's over, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But anyway, so I'm gonna give a shout out to anybody out there who wants to review my channel, give me some more viewers. Anyway, until then, like I said, please subscribe, please like, leave me a message. Anyway, talk to y'all later, and have a good week. Bye.